The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
a bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but
Did you notice anything suspicious?
my child. All sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently.
That's really not a lot of help to me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day?
Unfortunately, I do know.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the...
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be...
There are things that apply always.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betrayed. If people believe the sanctity of the confession,
Worse than the death of innocent Christians.
no one escapes punishment.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern.
All right?
Take care now.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Today.
God.
Yeah. To me.
Hey, you're not allowed to walk around here with a weapon drawn. There.
Can I do anything to help?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll get you! You won't get away with this! Somebody help me! You're not getting away from me! You won't get away! The bastard!
that all you've got?
Well then, was it worth it? You showed him. And did you get the loot?
I did. I have it here.
Thank you. A thieving... And just so you know,
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like a beer.
The blessings of our Lord be...
And with you, lad. Take a seat.
Pour me one.
Ale. Ale, as usual.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh. I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Satisfied?
Here. We'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
Here.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning.
Here.
They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. The parents, the girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujitz, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone... Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Nord?
The rumors aren't exaggerated. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits. But they didn't come to pillage or even take the horse. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarreled among themselves and broke off the attack.
I see it's every bit as bad as... Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to...
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's... So, about this confessional seal.
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make... If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they...
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end.
Chin up, lad. I might have a salute.
What?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation.
Well, Ujits isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard.
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. A tongue lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And especially if they're about fornication.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan, I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me, I'm thinking about putting it in.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hu, the lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by... You want to baptize a child? Hey. You want to steal and murder? What if the devil himself were to pay? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and need... While Jesus Christ walked bare... Look to your consciences, you rock... Amen!
Well, this Jan Hus...
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelate. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives...
No, I don't.
What do you think of this?
He's certainly a wise man. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd...
I like a beer.
Where can I find out more?
Do you like it? I copied down some of his...
What do the common folk think?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my word.
Yeah, unless they burn him at this...
Nonsense. They can't burn him.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been more... it's getting...
What do you suppose?
That's...
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Przyszła bida mora lat, to nie ustoi żadnej chlap. Na kraj padł desej smutek, do dnielo i rano utek, niech już małżeński majstrat, do wczera żylne staje prach. Už sejmo i svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejbě jich kůži. Nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požerem si huby jako poslední jen. Půjďme se mávy a do rána slávy a tak vypal sudy a posaď se mi sem. Tak posaď se sem a vypal je ven. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zítra jen tu jsou nejdem, tak nalej mi hned, ať točí se svět.
Enough of this!
Bailiff! Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped, and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can write is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
No more fooling around. Now.
So, my dear, would you like to have a little ring on the bell? Closer said than done.
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure. Right, Henry?
Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
They can say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dear. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
This is wonderful.
Ah, bloody oath. And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here.
The priest has mounted up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Godwin, you beast. Get up. Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards.
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. And we have a wonderful time.
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, step on my head. My guts. Oh, my poor suffering stomach. Oh, what was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Oh. Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me.
I'd like to help you, but...
You can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose as Sir Ratzig's protege, you just came from studying in Prague, and you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look, from what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
So all at once the confessional seal isn't so sacred?
Don't mock me. I won't give you a second chance.
We'll never get away with it.
Not if you make a hash of it.
Well, all right. But I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do, exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubosh.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's get to it then.
Never show up. The swill pole.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
Look at him. Mother of God. Any minute now he'll throw up.
Guess I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hac facite in meam commemorationem. Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Now I'm curious which one of them will puke first.
Greetings, brothers and sisters in Christ. I am here to tell you about Mother Church and to show you through my words how she is falling into decay and abandon, how the once great mother of all Christians is losing her dignity and trading in souls like the merchants in the temple. But I am digressing.
That whelp was to preach about the church.
One should not believe in the church, because the church is not God. God is above all things.
He's right.
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, enemies, injustice, and it is all due to, they think sins can be what?
Prague didn't do much.
It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates and monks to preach against sin. Let us remember the marriage at Cana, where our Lord Jesus Christ himself feasted with the other. He, whose companions were poor travellers.
Now that's the kind of sermon I like to hear.
No, brothers and sisters. Jesus did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross, for there should be moderation in all things, and it is not drinking itself that is...
He's right!
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise. Look at the...
And it would...
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath. Blessed are the...
Aye! All honor to God!
That is all I heard him.
Have you no shame, you pair of buffoons? I'll be writing to the bishop of this. For shame.
Utterly blasphemous.
Can you believe such behavior? For men of the cloth to get drunk at...
changed your mind?
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point.
That whelp wants to preach about...
It is the corruption of God's... And it is all due to, they think sins can be... It is... He...
Now,
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching. What if the devil himself were to pay? And what about those? They play dice. God bless. That... Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point.
That whelp was...
One should not... It is the corrupt... When dogs are... They show no... You want to baptize...
For shame!
It is the custom of... Let us remember... He...
now that...
No! For there should be...
He's right.
Enough about sin! What if the devil himself were to... And what about those? They play dice. Look to your con...
Down with the prelates. Away with them.
We're fortunate to have our...
I say to you, in the words of Jan Hus, he who knows much, let him speak. Let each speak as much as he knows. And he who knows nothing, let him at least teach his neighbour one virtue. And that applies both to priests...
That is conclude.
That is all I heard in Prague.
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that was.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a
Glad
silver
he came
tongue.
here. I don't suppose I'll ever get to Prague, and he told it nicely.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin.
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubosh tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now, slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through.
For you?
Well, now Lubos came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out? Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhoff.
That would explain something. Lubos kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubos killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko, Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
What is...
Yeah.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Hey, who's there?
What's going on out there?
Stay away from people if you can't ride a horse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Any work going here?
Enough for a dozen men. You can take the place of that useless stable hand Vashek for a start.
What happened? Did he do something wrong?
Just found out that he lost our pie.
Lost it where? In his stomach?
No, Pie was our fastest stallion. A lovely dapple.
Oh. Well, that's bad news. How did Vashek manage to lose him?
He fell, banged his head, and the horse bolted. Can you fathom it? A stable hand falling off a horse. And then Pie took off at a gallop.
Well, I can't take Vashek's job, but I can try to find you a pie.
That would be nice of you. If there's anything you need to know, ask that fool. I was too livid to even speak to him.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ be praised.
How's the head?
So even strangers know my shame. Come on, then.
Well, it was pretty funny, but I didn't come to taunt.
So what is it you want?
I promised the head groom that I'd look for a pie.
Well, good luck with that. I've been searching half the day, although I have been seeing double it.
Can you describe pie? You did hit your head hard, didn't you?
Yes.
I asked you to describe pie, not every...
Sorry, he's a dappled grey, a stallion, and he's really fat.
Quite the opposite. Where did you fall off?
Just south of here, between the fields and the woods, there's a crop.
4 paths. So we could have...
Now you see my problem.
When was that?
In the morning. Then I staggered about for a while, feeling as rough.
Fine, I'll go and...
Thanks. If you find him, the groom might go easy.
Well?
Pies used to take in the bridal ways.
That's useful. Thanks. I'd like you to show me...
Certainly.
I'm interested in more of...
All right. Now pay close... Farewell.
God be with you. What?
My respects to you. May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah.
I feel quite hungry.
Yeah. Yeah.
This will be the crossroads. So where did Pi go?
Yeah.
This could be from Pi.
sounded like...
What was that noise?
Hey, what are you doing?
Good day to you.
Clear off quick, or I'll
Have you seen a horse? A duck?
My old woman saw him, and she didn't catch him, the silly cow. We could have had a feast.
Aye, a dappled Do you eat horse meat often?
We eat whatever comes our way, Goodman. These...
I see.
Good luck to you.
Good evening.
Have you seen a horse running this way?
I have, by Christ. I was coming with brushwood from the woods,
And did you see which way you went?
south, along the road towards Neuhof.
Thank you for your help.
Take care.
God be with you.
Have you seen a horse running loose?
I have indeed. Or at least I did see a...
Where did you see him?
A short distance down the road, there's a brook. I was there fetching one.
And where did he run onto?
Well, he splashed about and then ran upstream.
Much obliged.
My pleasure. Good luck. Take care now.
God be with you.
Have you seen a horse around here?
Certainly have. He ran past here heading upstream.
Thistle?
A local charcoal burner. None too smart.
Right.
Take care now. Enough. I warned you. You fucking dog.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Good God, you look terrible.
I found pie for you.
Dear God. Between ourselves, he was none too cheap. I don't know what I'd have.
Thank you.
We'll do our... Good luck then. Good luck then.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
How are you doing?
Good. Good. No one...
I'm glad it worked out for you.
Sometimes, when I go to the courtyard at night and...
You told me you'd teach me something useful.
Aye, and I keep my word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good health to you.
I'm looking for a fellow called Riki.
Riki? You mean Hinek?
Maybe. Do you know where
He's not usually around here. Try asking at his home, but...
So you know this Hinek?
Not much, I confess.
Why's that?
No one with a nose likes spending too much time around Tanners. And that Riki keeps bad company.
What can you tell me about the old...
Hazers cantankerous as a hog in a thorn bush.
Why do they call Hinek?
He's a tanner, isn't he? If you're ever downwind of him, you'll understand. Tanning...
True enough, but not every courier gets cursed.
Well, the Hinek's nature is no...
Why has he got such a bad...
Well, like his old man, I heard he got a taste of the pillory in Ratai for thieving. And in
So a bit more than high spirits.
Just so. We're all honest folk here, and we've no...
Don't tell me there's not a single person
He's been seen around with one of the bathhouse wenches. Adela, I believe she's called.
Take care now.
God be with you.
What can you tell me about this Hinek?
What can I tell you? No.
Why not?
Well, I'm not one to gossip.
What's the Tanner like?
The less I see of him, the better.
Why do they call him...
Why do you think? Because he's a...
So why don't people...
The old Tan is not an easy man, but a son should never let his father down. Hinek does nothing to help.
And does no one at all talk to him?
That harlot Adela hangs around with him.
Harlot?
She works as a bathhouse wench. Good luck, then.
God be with you.
Miller Peshek from Ratai sent me with...
A ring.
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble.
What the... Why did you throw it away?
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the... We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're will...
What am I to do with these things I pilfer?
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something... Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could...
So if someone loses something, and I happen to find it...
That's the arrangement.
Do you need help with anything?
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolved. You may have heard that Sir Robart of Talmberg is a stickler for
The commander of the guard? Sir Robart? I'm already...
It's like this. I want you to break into the town...
Ah, and once Sir Robart...
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for... Take at least 5 Wafford rocks.
Consider it done.
I'll burn them to get rid of the evidence.
I'd like you to teach me how to...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay. May the Lord watch over you.
I'd like you to teach.
Certainly.
I'm interested in more.
Wouldn't you rather learn the...
Well,
Farewell.
I've got some goods here.
All right. Farewell.
yeah. 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 Yeah.
Don't you want a little wager on the Rattay tourney?
Shouldn't you tidy yourself up a bit?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel quite...
Good afternoon.
I'm interested in your...
So, what are you in?
A bit of everything. Heal my wounds, have a proper bath. Oh, and my garments are in need of laundering.
That can be arranged, but you'll pay in advance.
Fine. Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
I'm interested in your...
And what is it you'd...
No deal. No deal. No deal. No deal. I'd like that. Thank you.
That can be arranged, but you'll pay in advance.
Fine.
I'm sure you'll be extreme...
I'd like to...
So, what are you in?
No deal. No.
Yeah.
I've brought you some.
for me? This must have cost you a fortune. But I like it. You really mustn't bring me any more gifts.
Don't you want to do something to...
That sounds wonderful. Everyone says the broken... I want you to take me there.
Have you ever been to a tavern?
Me and my father used to stop at the tavern in the glade when he was taking the flour into town. What do you think, Hal?
And just where might that...
Just above the upper gate, a little before you reach retire.
Well, I don't see why not.
I will.
Let's be going then. Sometimes, if I want a proper meal, I have to. You wouldn't want to eat the stuff I cook. Don't talk about those oat cakes. Fritz's belly heaves at the very mention, even now.
And that's where you go to woo wenches, is it?
The taverns and baths are where the best ones gather.
You lout.
No need to take it the wrong way.
I'm not taking it any way at all.
It's all right. I'm only joking. I don't go picking up women in taverns. I prefer a different sort.
What sort might that be?
All mouth and green eyes.
You're such a...
Come on then. So, here we are. Shall we order something?
Yes, definitely.
Service?
Ah, a pair of lovebirds. What would you like to order?
Is it all right?
It's excellent.
This ale, there's no better in the province.
You know what?
What? What are you doing? Oh, no.
Oh.
But really?
Yes. Oh, come on, be brave.
No, I've never...
Hand on my hip.
I don't even know how.
And off we go.
But really, I don't know how.
You're doing just fine.
All right. Oh, it's...
All right.
It's fine. Not so bad. You wore me out.
And you said you couldn't dance.
How about a dance with a real man?
How about you leave me alone and bother someone else?
Oh, come on. It's a crime to waste a body like that on a scrawny boy like him. You got tits like a cow in calf. That's it. I like a woman to fight before I fuck her. You'll pay for that, boy.
I'll have a beer.
God!
Keep going!
Ow.
My hero. Does it hurt?
You should worry about the other fella. I'm fine. Ow!
Of course you are. That's why you wince every time I touch you. You saw him off, though. He wasn't feeling so playful after you'd finished with him.
That tickles.
Baby. So, you'll probably be fine. But try to give your hands some rest. Don't go lifting anything too heavy.
Thank you. Can I take you home?
You never give up. Are you sure you don't need a bit more rest? I can find my own way home.
I'll manage those few extra steps.
Come on then, hero.
I'll give you this. Nights out with you might be painful, but they're never boring.
I do my best.
You should go in before Peshek starts fretting. Oh.
Good health to you.
You've an honest trade. How can...
Evil times. The harvest failed, and there was no grain to mill. And meanwhile, the lord's in the castle, and...
So you took justice into your own hands, is that it?
Pull your head out of your arse, Henry, and take a good look around you. Wars come and go, but nothing really...
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I...
Would you happen to have any...
Of course I would.
Like last time?
Properly done this time. And who else to set the task to than you? The thing is, one of the rich townsmen left his ring behind the last time he went to the baths for some wenching. Too drunk to see it, no doubt.
Why not turn to the bailiff?
Why not? Because he doesn't want anyone to know about his bathhouse visits. And the girls in the baths, so we'll make life easier for them.
Consider it done. Provided I get some...
Don't worry. You won't be left short. The ring's hidden in the chest in the bathhouse madam's chambers. Come right back with it once you have it. Hey, lad, don't you want a little wager on the Rat-Aid tourney?
Yeah.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
Let me sleep.
You've no business here. Clear off. was that?
What was that?
What was that?
There's no business here. Clear off.
There's some...
Looking for someone?
God be with you.
I have that ring for you.
Excellent. They'll be hopping mad at the baths once they find out. Here's your reward, and don't turn it all into drink.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss.
All right.
I've got some goods here.
All right. See you later.
Will you teach me how to...
Certainly.
I'm interested in more of...
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics?
Well... I hear you're a...
Certainly.
I'm interested in more...
Wouldn't you rather learn the...
Well...
God be with you.
Greetings, Henry.
I'd like to know... That's all.
Thank you. But I'm not quite sure what to do with it.
Well, if something bad happened to you again, it could come in handy.
I see. Well, that's a kind thought. But I'm not sure it would do much good against those 3 big men.
How about another little outing with me?
You never give up, do you? That would be great. Only not just...
Will she stay there?
Who?
The wife of that hanged fellow.
Elishka?
That's her.
If she'll stay where?
With Herman, of course.
She's with our executioner now. The Lord have mercy.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hey!
Any chance of some more work?
For you? Always.
become an officer of the law?
A likely turn of events. No, I'm pleased to say this is good old-fashioned stealing.
Very well. Where do I need to liberate it from?
From the bailiff himself. Ha! You should see the face you're pulling. I never said it would be easy. The deed is supposed to be at the rat house somewhere, on the table, among the other parchments. You'll need to sneak in and then find it.
I'll manage somehow.
That I don't doubt. And God be with you.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Can you help me with training?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more...
All right, but it'll... Now, pay close... May the Lord...
I'd like you to show me...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice...
All right, but it...
Isn't that quite a lot? Are we agreed?
You won't convince me with that. Agreed. Now, listen up. May the Lord...
Can you teach me?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice.
All right, but it...
Isn't that quite a... Agree?
More. Agreed. Farewell.
Can you teach me?
Certainly.
I'm interested in...
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics?
Well... I'd like you to show me...
Certainly.
I'm interested in...
Wouldn't you rather learn the...
Well...
Farewell.
Good day to you. What do you need?
How does life in
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for all.
Did you find out what
What do I know? The lords are at each other's throats.
How are you coping?
As well as we can, Henry.
I've been once.
Ah, it's a shame. I'm sure you know there's a lot of hungry mouths here, so what?
You mean you want me to bring you game from the woods?
No, that's not what I meant. It's the townspeople here. A few of the burghers have been to see me already, to ask if we'd try our luck in the woods. But we can't afford to take the risk of poaching. We're barely tolerated as it is. But I was thinking, you're in Sir Radzig's garret.
Well, I got away with brawling with Laura Capon, so it ain't.
Great, Henry, I really appreciate it. The local tailor was asking me about getting some...
All right, I'll bring you...
Thank you. Not much over you.
Scarlet flies and ruins.
Asparagus that'll cut you in half and cucumbers that'll cure what ails you. Come get them.
Fresh bread, come and get it. Man cannot live by bread alone, and he can't live without it either.
Garlic, onion, mushrooms, and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
God be with you. God bless.
God be with you.
Master Bailiff, is there any...
I should say so. The bishop's vicar came to Ujits, and not even Sir Hanush knows what he...
You look like you've got a lot on your plate, Master Bailiff.
Busy. I've had so many visitors...
What's going on?
I've been given the task of putting some of the Scarlet's refugees to work. It's not...
I understand.
The worst part is they won't tell you who really needs a job.
How?
They're like to be more honest with you, so you can find out who's in the most need.
If you need help, I'll do whatever...
You're a godsend. I'm sure it won't take too long. You know how the
What kind of work are we talking about?
Well, old Hagen is looking for a cook, and we need 3...
A cook and 5 water carriers? That sounds...
A little. We need 3 water carriers, but the other 2 will have to carry... Begging your pardon.
Is there anyone who can tell...
Yes, the merchant Conrad Hagen is the one looking for a cook, so you can talk to him.
How come that's such a...
For one thing, they're afraid of me, and I can't get a straight answer out of any of them.
Oh, they're desperate. You can't...
I don't, but I might end up picking some good...
Can you tell me...
You'll have to ask Hagen yourself.
What do I need?
We need 3.
And they need to go all the way...
Of course, where else would they get it? Gallows.
What can you tell me about the...
It's dirty, but it's a job that needs to be done.
Sounds disgusting. What?
If all else fails, I'll pay 2 groschen for every...
That's all I need to...
Good luck, then.
God be with you.
What?
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
Cucumber! Oh, cucumber!
Hey, who's there?
Fresh bread. Come and get it.
And
Man cannot live by bread
make your
alone.
man cry like a little lass. Come and buy some.
Good day to you.
I'd like to ask about our former neighbours.
The bailiff told me about it. He still wants our people to do the knack.
What of it?
Not everyone. There's not enough work for everyone.
I'm from Scarlet. Good folk. You all know what happened
So,
there.
do you know who's most in need?
Everyone's in need of coin, but not everyone.
Who should I talk to then?
I'll talk to them myself and send them to meet you in front of the rat house.
I'm also looking for a cook.
Well, there's Agnes. I've heard she...
Well, what's the problem? Did something happen to her?
No, it's just that I haven't seen her around here for ages. I believe she's cooking for the local parish.
But having a job could save...
Water carrying, maybe. But if they have to do a job that's not fit...
So you think there's no point in it?
Lost everything.
That it's better to beg than have a job?
You forget that that's a job for the knacker's hired hand, not for dis...
Thanks.
God be with you.
God Almighty.
The bailiff sent me.
That's right. I'm searching.
Well, I offered the bailiff my help because...
Ah, I see.
Do you have any particular...
Well, it...
Well, yes, but the bailiff...
Well, I want a woman who's capable of...
Young?
What for? I want her to impress people with her food, not her...
I understand. I also heard there are vacant...
Yes, yes. I'm surprised it hasn't occurred to anyone's...
It will benefit my people.
Of course, of course.
I also heard that you need workers to carry...
It's not dignified. Decent people.
But I need to know...
Enough. I won't have such... Farewell.
My respects. May the Lord watch over you.
Remind me again where the money's...
When we were running from I don't know who. Either way.
Under a dovecote.
That's all I...
Fine.
Oh, know what happened there? Help your neighbor.
Amen.
And get a move on, because you really don't smell good.
Are you Agnes, who works at St. James?
I am. Or I did. Before those...
I'm looking for a good cook and housekeeper. And everyone I asked sent me...
I've...
So it seems. Anyway, the local merchant wants someone who can...
Well, Father Francis was very fond of good food.
Merchant Hagen isn't just...
I've heard of him.
Really? What?
Truly. People still talk about the lovely service he arranged.
So you wouldn't mind being his
Well, I don't know.
Where's Father Francis now?
I don't know. The last time I saw him, he was going to confession in Sasau.
Does he go to Sasau often?
Not so often. About once a month.
I'll ask around about what happened to Father Francis.
Goodbye.
May the Lord watch over you.
Farewell.
Beneath thy mercy we take refuge, O blessed Virgin. Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails you. Try them.
Good day to you.
God be with you. Apples, cucumbers, onions, come get 'em.
Take care now.
Cucumbers, look! Try and garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay. Onions that'll even make your mother cry like a little lass. Come and buy some.
Have pity on me.
Yeah.
God bless you. What trouble?
How goes it, sir? Are you recovered?
I am, for all the good it does. The boredom here. The only thing I have to read is the Bible, and the Hanush won't let anyone near me but the
This world is but a trial.
Actually, talks to me as if I were all... Listen, Henry, won't you come with me to the Rattay Baths?
Why to the baths?
Well...
It does which is...
Have you ever seen Clara, the bathhouse wench? Hen.
How much time do you want to spend?
I don't know yet, but at least a few days. Bathing in mud.
But what about your wounds?
Well, I won't lie to you, it hurts like the devil. But I'd rather hobble along with...
Why not? When do you...
Come and join me there tomorrow after dusk. I'll be there sooner.
All right, I'll come with...
See you later.
Naast het ietsje knip.
people.
Yeah. Hey, lad. Don't you want a little wager on the ratte tourney? God be with you.
I've got some good...
All right. Good luck then.
I've got some goods here.
All right.